Okay, GBG time. Hey, the good. Hey, the bad. Hey, the gossip. Color book.
Well, this better be good after that intro.
I know, geez. Yeah, tough to follow. This is kind of a celebrity we really haven't heard about from in a really long time. Shannon Doherty, everybody.
Ooh.
She had to call 911, and I'm just going to play the clip for you of the actual tape, and you can hear why she was calling in the first place.
This is going to sound incredibly strange, because it does to me as well.
Okay.
My name is Shannon Doherty, and I'm an actress. I am on Twitter, sadly, and there is a girl that is threatening to shoot herself, and she lives somewhere over there.
Okay.
I have no idea the correct response. I'm completely untrained to deal with somebody threatening to commit suicide.
So what they do is they have cops go out to this chick's house. She says she never intended on actually hurting herself. She didn't really explain why she was tweeting those things. As for the rest of the 911 call, all pretty standard, really. Although at the end of the call,
I feel bad for her.
The guy says he's sending someone over there, right? So it's taken care of. He does his job. And then he goes, I got to add here that none of my coworkers can believe who I'm talking to right now.
Oh, right.
She goes, oh, thanks. And gets all embarrassed. And he's like, she says, tell him thanks.
Come on, do you have that part?
Yeah. We'll play that 2 hours from now.
I would think that she would spend most of the 911 call trying to tell people who she is.
I like the guy's voice. The guy's voice, he's like...
He was breathing really hard.
I'm Shannon Doherty.
Very bizarre.
Do you know me from TV shows at all, sir?
I'm an actress. I'm Shannon Doherty. Hi. I played Brenda Walsh.
Nope, didn't see it.
I know 2-0. Remember that role?
Maybe you saw Charmed. Did you see Charmed?
I did, but I don't remember you in it.
Maybe you saw the Playboy layout I did, tattoos on my ankles.
I get Playboy all the time. You are totally unrememberable.
Anyway, I just want to let you know I'm on Twitter. Anyway, I'm making a left now. I'll talk to you later.
I'm on Twitter. Follow me. Sharon Doherty. Anyhow, moving on. This is really actually serious, so we have to kind of, shift gears here for a second. Last week, it made news literally around the world. 2 Australian DJs prank called the hospital where Kate Middleton was staying, right? They actually got patched through. They posed as, of course, the Queen and Prince Charles. And up until now, the 2 DJs have remained completely silent after finding out that the nurse who patched the phone call through committed suicide. She was found dead. Now, of course, the hospital has spoken and obviously said they were all shocked. They were trying to help her through this really tough time. The people who own the radio station that the 2 DJs work for have said, they are obviously shocked and are praying for the family, but they have not broken any laws. And now the 2 DJs have broken their silence. This is what they said about hearing the news.
I'm very sorry and saddened for the family, and I can't imagine what they'd be going through. Because you just couldn't foresee something like that happening from a prank call.
I mean, we just assumed that with the voices that we put on, we were going to get told off, and that was the gag in us.
There is nothing that can make me feel worse than what I feel right now, and for what I feel for the family. We are so sorry that this has happened to them.
Oh man, don't you feel bad for them?
Obviously, very emotional.
They were just playing around. It's not their fault.
How could you? I mean, like I said, you couldn't predict that.
It's like if you're doing something where there's danger involved, they're playing a prank on a freeway and somebody died, then you're stupid.
Yeah.
This was.
It was all in jest.
I bet you're going to find out that this nurse had other issues going on, because first of all, it wasn't even the nurse that was like the one that said, "Oh, she hasn't been retching yet since we've been." It was the nurse.
It was the one that patched them through.
Room 325, please hold. That was her job.
Yeah.
They were doing their job screwing around as professional DJs. They had no idea they were going to get through to anybody.
It's a bizarre situation. Obviously, very, very sad. So if you want to see the whole video of the 2 DJs talking about the incident, you can log onto our website, johnjrich.com. Type in the keyword GBG. Now, while you're there, you can see the photos that may end the most adorable Hollywood relationship, Ice and Coco. Just recently, we got to see them renew their vows.
We had renewed the vows. We had all our friends there. We had them get up and give testimonials about our relationship, and it worked wonderful. So it was a good look.
Exhibit A, located at johnjaneRich.com, keyword GBG.
They're so
Photos of
cute.
Coco getting cozy with a rapper known as AP9. You can see her being hugged by him, kissed on the cheek, kissing him on the cheek, him like smelling her neck or something bizarre, very odd. Now, at first, after these pictures were leaked, Coco tried to calm her fans by tweeting, "Woke up to people in a panic about some pics. Please, guys, I'm happily married. Sometimes fans and friends take silly pics. It's harmless. Hashtag relax." But then Ice-T chimes in on Twitter and says, "Don't get it twisted. I am not happy about this S." Regardless, they would take post pics, most of them disrespectful and in bad taste. She made me look and feel like S. I say this on Twitter because there's no way to avoid the obvious misconduct of a married couple. That's it. Any more questions? Ask at Coco's World. And then, of course, Coco has to respond to that, right?
What if they're in bed next to each other doing that?
She's in Vegas working on a peep show or something like that, and that's where this happened. He's working on his show, acting and whatnot. Then she writes, "Ice is right. The pics I took with this man were in poor taste, and I disrespected my husband. However, the pics were the only thing that happened. I feel so sad. The bottom line is I love Ice, and I can understand why he's upset. There's no excuse for my actions. I'm so sorry, babe, and to everyone."
Aww.
I don't want them to be
Let's
over.
get
I
them.
really
let's
like
get them back. Let's have them get some
together.
counseling on our show.
But
Speaking of
seriously, those
pics.
pictures were like way hooker.
Did you see pictures that I read about that Rihanna tweeted a bunch of pictures of herself without pants on?
Those pictures are also on our website right now. You can see
Thank
the
you for
pictures
that.
that got Coco in trouble and the pictures that Rihanna, this little preview of some photo shoot that she did. And yes, she is bottomless, if you will.
Can you see her butt for real?
Well, why don't you check it out? Why don't you look online? Why don't you
All right,
check it
I
out?
will. I
Why don't you
will.
look?
To lean over.
JohnJaneRich.com,
Hey,
keyword GBG.
idea. Let's call those DJs in Australia and prank them. Let's butt slam them. Let's call them and like we're the royal family.
Little-
This is a
little too
terrible
soon.
time to do
To
that.
call the Australia, maybe to call a hospital, but to call the DJs, we could be like, "Hello, it's Prince Charles and whatever," and then we could be like, "JK, JK."
Hello, it's the Queen.
J.K. Rowling.
We're just calling to tell you we hate you now.
Yeah, right. Come on,
I
is
don't
it too
know.
soon?
That's
All right.
too soon.
Yeah.